Our next guest surveyed over 1,000 men to unravel their inner mysteries. Please welcome the author of For Women Only, Shaunti Feldhahn. Hi, wow.
Welcome. So what made you write this book? You're a journalist, a weekly columnist for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Yep.
Why write this book?
Well, you know what? It actually started, I'm also a novelist as well, and it started with the research for my last novel. I had to create a main male character. And what do I, as a woman, know about how to write a man's thoughts? I didn't know what guys would be thinking in a given situation.
Yeah.
So I set out to interview a bunch of men, and I thought, you know, I'll just do a little bit of work on it. And I would go out with my husband and say, okay, now, what would you be thinking in this situation? And he'd tell me, and I'd be so surprised. I'd be like, okay, wait a minute. In order to create this book, I hired a professional survey company to do a national survey of men all over the country. And when it was done, everything I've been finding had been borne out. I hadn't just interviewed the 100 weirdest men on the planet.
So what did you learn? Like, what was the one thing that you learned overall from this process?
You know, here's one of the things that's the biggest surprise. Would you believe that most men, if they had to choose, they would rather feel that we respect them than that we love them?
Why does it seem so hard for my man to be romantic?
You know,
that's a good question.
You know what? Honestly, I was so shocked when I find out 98% of the men on the survey said that they very much desired romance. They like it just as much as we do. The thing is that guys also feel kind of clumsy at it, and so they don't necessarily feel like they'll do a good job.
Right?
Guys look so confident, and they're secretly really vulnerable.
Ty and Lisa, sometimes I'm so tired from working so much. Why does my husband get so upset when I say, not tonight, I've got a headache?
This is a good one, though.
This is a good one. People say, what was your biggest surprise? A regular love life with his wife makes a man feel that she wants him and she desires him. And feeling desired by his wife gives a man a sense of confidence and a sense of well-being in the rest of his life.
Absolutely.
And not feeling that way gives him a sense of nagging depression in the rest of his life. And we do not understand that.
I wanted to know, what's the one thing men want us to know or understand about them?
This was, oh man, this was one of the most powerful things that I learned. Honestly, I gave the men at the end of the survey a blank space and said, okay, we've talked about all these things. What's the one most important thing you wish your wife knew? And I was expecting it would be an opportunity for the guys to vent, honestly. And instead, when I got all the answers back, I almost started crying. The one top thing men wish their wife knew more than anything else was how much I love her.
Oh, wow.
That's so sweet.
Really?
And it's true. And guys tell me over and over and over again, I really do feel handicapped at getting across to my wife or my girlfriend how much I care about her in a way that she'll believe me. It's just so sweet.
Well, this has been fascinating. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaunti. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.